This is Eric Muathe with Muathe.com. All is well. Let's take a look at markets here as we see markets pressing to all-time highs as far as the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq are concerned. The Dow should be next here, in my opinion, by the next major public holiday, which is in about 3 days. Now, I think we can take this opportunity to understand and appreciate a very fundamental technical aspect of the market. This is my own researched method, and so it is worth bearing, appreciating and exploiting the power of RSI 69.1. Now here what we can see on the 2 hourly, so 2 hourly, we can see that the RSI had moved above 69.1 as far as the S&P 500 is concerned, going back to about August 25th. Today is September 2nd, and we can see the market continues to climb steadily. And in fact, what happens in this phase, there is a pickup and acceleration to the upside if you understand the power of RSI 69.1. Take a look in the description of the video. There's going to be an explanation where I get this number. Needless to say, this number is pretty much a variation of the ever powerful 1.618 constant. As I stated, this is on the 2 hourly. But what makes this even a great example in the here and now is if you take a look at the 4 hourly. So 4 hourly, the RSI continues to hold above 69.1. Also on the 4 hourly, it's been holding above that level on the S&P 500 over the last couple of days. And take a look at this uptick in momentum. Take a look at the daily for the S&P 500. And here too, we can see the RSI jumped above 69.1 as of the last week of August, continues to hold above 69.1. And take a look at this uptick in momentum. Again, you can appreciate, understand, and take advantage, capitalize on understanding the power of RSI 69.1, and also take a look at the weekly chart. Now, this is actually the weekly for the S&P 500. It just jumped above 69.1 as of this day. So, as long as the weekly is also doing its best to hold above 69.1, we have to appreciate the potential for higher prices. It also means we need to watch this level, because failure to hold above this level in itself could be a signal of a market running out of momentum. Now, this is the weekly. Take a look at the monthly. Now, the monthly for the S&P 500 is at 67.5. So we can take this a couple of ways. If the market stalls around here, cannot move above 69.1, then the next phase is for a substantial pullback. If that happens. Now, this would be similar in a sense to this period here where we have a rejection at the 69.1 level, and this is the top on a monthly closing basis as far as the market was concerned coming into late 2019, early 2020. And of course, we saw the consequence of RSI 69.1 rejection on the monthly, with this swift move lower at the beginning part of 2020. In other words, if the market can move above 69.1 as far as the S&P 500 is concerned, be on the lookout for a pickup in momentum, a resilient market that should continue to be stable to outright in your face bullish. Now, consider also what I've been observing for many months. Ever since the Nasdaq captured the level above 69.1 as of May, around May, April of this year, June, July time frame right here, let's call it, as we go into June, the market finally moved above 69.1 as far as the Nasdaq is concerned. And we can see the consequence of this power is this is exactly how things play out when the RSI holds above 69.1. If you're new to this concept, welcome to a new appreciation of how to look at strong markets. Now, we have a good example that I've been showing over the last couple of months of what happens when a market moves above 69.1. Recently, I recorded a video explaining that markets can hold above 69.1 for a while. You can see here from 2017 that the market held up to, let's call it, about August of 2018. So more than a year and a half. And this phase was a very desirable bull market period for those of you who have no problem taking advantage of momentum. It is also self-evident that the pullbacks the market has had over the last couple of years have come with RSI 69.1 rejection as the minimum requirement for any pullback. So there you have it. We are approaching a 3-day public holiday in the US. We know what that means. This is Eric Muathe with Muathe.com. Love and light, light and love. Namaste.